I think we're live. Oh, man. Let's check this out. Nope. Oh, not looking where I'm aiming. You can do it. I think we're live. Doodle-doo-doo. Oh, man. Doodle-doo-doo. Check this out. Nope. Doodle-doo-doo. Look at that delay. Not looking where I'm aiming. That's nutsified. You can do it. I think we're live. Doodle-doo-doo. Oh, man. Doodle-doo-doo. Nope. Doodle-doo-doo. Look at that delay. Not looking where I'm aiming. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't seem very live to me. Nutsified. See if we can reset this thing, get it a little closer to live. Play. A little closer to live. Live. Now we good? Play. A little closer to live. Now we good? Play. Live. Now we good? Live. Now we good? Ah! It's too much. Sorry. That's hypnotic to me. I used to do that when I was a kid with my dad's video camera. We hook it to the TV. It was just like, you feel like you're going into another dimension. Another dimension! All right, check it out. Zappa! That's right, Zappa! Zappa. Got ourselves a Zappa cup, kids. Oh, how about yeah, that's the best I can do. I thought about cleaning that coffee pot, but I just haven't got around to it. Most of that's just hard water. So that's what I keep telling myself. Most of it, anyways. So today's breakfast is brought to you by an up-and-coming YouTube channel called Elveshelves. Full sponsor disclosure. We're not doing a big breakfast today. Why, kids? Well, because it's a holiday. And what happens on holidays? Well, if you're lucky, you eat a lot. So I'm prepping for the Thanksgiving. The Easter feast is what I'm prepping for. So we're gonna do a little coffee toast. And I'm making OJ too because I want that for the rest of the week. PAOJ, pineapple orange juice, of course. All right. Hopefully, I can do this in a way that doesn't show that I'm still wearing a full sweatsuit. I'm going full lounge mode. I did clean that toaster. Look how shiny it is. It was filthy. It was like someone's grubby little fingers had been yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like someone's grubby little fingers had been. All right, we're gonna bring out the small blue plates today. Why? I don't know why. Why not? So what happened this week? Oh man, I think the wind blew about 4,000 miles an hour for like all the days. Does that seem familiar to anybody else? I should have shot more video, but I got one video of me out in the wind, and it looks like I'm on the top of Everest. And unfortunately, because the wind was so bad, the clip of my face is only about 2 seconds long because I was like trying to get back under hiding. But man, it was nuts. I had to wear goggles. I'm not making that up. Have you ever seen a ground blizzard that's just dirt blowing? Because I saw that. A dirt ground blizzard. And it wasn't for me like, I mean, obviously where I was kicking up dirt, but like just the dirt that was on the earth was getting ripped off the top of the earth and you're just making ground blizzard conditions. It was insane. Absolutely bonkers. And that's okay. I feel like all I can talk about is the wind. What else can I talk about? Talk about the wind. Hey, did you know the wind blew? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure a bunch of stuff happened this week. So yeah, this video is going to be a little different because, like, I mean, making toast, I'm half done right now. I opened the bread and, yeah, we're going to... Ooh, that's a technical part of the toast making. Ooh, drop it in there. And then the hardest part, deploy. All right, there we go. We're watching the toast be made. While we're waiting for this toaster to toast, which is a pretty cool toaster. This toaster's ancient. It's highly dangerous. That outside there is not quite as hot as a nuclear reactor, but it's just like one step lower than that. So, like, don't touch that. We're going to put some butter on our toast. We're not going to go fancy, but we're going to use this fancy butter thingamajigger here. What is this? It's got your numbers. Oh, there you go. You can see. It's got the tablespoons. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buttermill. Thing works pretty good. Works better than my broken one. With our toast, I think I'm going to have 4 pieces of toast, so we'll have more than one opportunity to make toast today. We're going to make some 100% juice. The PAOJ, if you will. It's going to be 100% juice when properly reconstituted. So we got an answer on that. This is 1. We're adding 3 more, making a total of 4 individual this size units to make 100% juice. What is this now? What is this now? That's what I want to know. If this is a quarter of the final product, and the final product is 100% juice, what is this now? Is this 400% juice? Oh, I don't even understand. I don't understand. I don't understand how they're getting away with that. That seems like someone's getting away with something there. I don't know what it is. It's even Zappa on the backside. I mean, would you pass on that cup? Would you pass on a Zappa coffee mug? Let's be real. Let's be real. All right, here we go. I got some people watching. I don't know who's watching. Welcome to the stream. If you know me, don't need to let me know about anything that's happened this afternoon. I probably already know about that. If you don't know me and you want to know what's happened this afternoon, I guess you could ask. I don't even know. I feel like that part of the toaster shouldn't be underneath the cabinet. What do you guys think? Is that like... Am I risking? Oh, hey! That's done. Here we go. Let's put a little butter on that bread. I mean, usually the breakfast making videos are a little more, I don't know what the hands-on. There's more steps to the process, but I was just thinking. I mean, I know what I thought about doing is toaster oven and some pancakes up from the other day, but I decided that's kind of a lame video. So this was going to be more of a, let's focus on, I don't know, let's talk about, what are we going to talk about? I haven't bitched about traffic in a while. So this week, because of the extremely hazardous wind conditions, I moved dirt this week. And when I say I moved dirt, I used my dump trailer and my pickup truck to haul dirt around. That's basically what I did all week. And most of the week. So that's always fun when you're, let me get a thing to wipe my face with. We're going to go lime green face towel. So when you're hauling dirt with a truck and a trailer, it's pretty fun because everyone around you instantly becomes a moronic, self-absorbed sociopath when it comes to traffic laws. I don't have enough time in a 1 hour stream to count and explain all the insane shit that I dealt with by towing ballpark 7,000 to 8,000 pounds behind my truck, which is a significant amount of weight. It takes a little bit longer to stop than a regular passenger vehicle. But I saw it all. Apparently, if you see a truck with a trailer on it, the first thing you need to do is drive in their lane. That's one thing I learned. That dotted line, or even the double yellow line, it's like a serving suggestion. That doesn't mean anything. Especially if there's a truck with a trailer, definitely cross that line and be in their lane with them. That's what I learned. Because why would a guy pulling a trailer want his own lane? He wants to share his lane, at least a tire or two, with either oncoming traffic or same direction traffic. Other than that, actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell a good story. I got a good story. Stop and get gas. And one of the things you have to do when you're hooked to a trailer is to get gas, and that means you have to drive into a gas station with a trailer on the back, which is a little more complicated than just driving a car or a vehicle into a gas station. It takes a little more room. And of course, for some reason, when I went to get gas, everybody and their brother and their sister and their uncle, I guess, was at the gas station with me. I'm driving around the gas station, in the gas station, and blocking the gas station. It was nuts. So I pull in, straight as I can, block it as least as I can, fill up with gas, go to leave, find a spot where I can get out. But the traffic was everywhere, and everybody was just doing stupid traffic things, like not driving it, just like everyone was at an angle. Everybody was at an angle. It was insane. And I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and wait my turn. And someone rolled their window down and they said, "Hey, bud, you there with the trailer that's trying to get out of here? Why don't you go ahead in front of me?" I said, "Well, thank you, sir and ma'am." And then I said, "Happy Easter." And they laughed. They thought that was so great. Made the day. Whatever. All right. First piece is in the history books here. Let's make some juice. Make some juice. Oh, my dog showed up. You want some toast? The dog wants toast. Come here. Oh. Okay. Well, no, if that showed up on video, but the dog actually spit the toast out on the floor as she ran. So I gotta let her out. She just woke up. Go ahead and watch that for a little bit. I'm just gonna wander out here. I guess I'll talk while I'm wandering. I don't know why. Something to listen to in the background. All right, Rudy, let's go outside. Kind of overcast today. Anybody out there to bark that bird? Anybody bark that? You see any intruders? Any friends? Any allies? All right. So that was kind of nice of those people to let me in. I mean, they didn't have to, but they did, which is nice. It's always nice when someone does something nice. Other than that, it was just insane people doing insane shit constantly. Yeah. It's just like, there's a section of stretch that I have to go through when I'm pulling that trailer, where it's basically you get caught at a red light at the bottom of the hill, 2 lanes wide, and then it's an uphill to a stoplight. Then at that stoplight it becomes 1 lane. So it's this and then after that it's a big long up and down a big hill of 1 lane traffic. So if you get stuck behind somebody slow, and I can appreciate not wanting to be stuck behind a truck, I can, trust me. You got to get around them. You got to get around that truck so you can get going. Because everybody knows a truck doesn't go the speed limit, except for I drive the speed limit. I don't go over the speed limit, I drive the speed limit. So this little section of road that I kept getting on, just like, dude. I had a situation where I was driving at the bay. Here we go. 2 lanes. We'll do like this. Random person, me. We're at the stoplight. We're going up the hill. We go up the hill levels off, and then I've learned that you can look at the crosswalk symbol and it'll count down and turn to yellow. And I saw it at like 3, and I was too far away, 2. I was like, all right. I was like, I ain't making through this thing. I'm not going to get there in time. I'm going to start decelerating. The car in front of me technically wasn't going to make it. The light turned yellow. The car in front of me ran the light. So, like, do your distances. How far are you from an intersection when you run a light, okay? That guy's running the light. I'm behind him, decelerating to stop at a light. And as I'm coming up to the line where you stop, a car comes by me at about 40 miles an hour and just yanks the wheel and just stands on the brakes. I mean, I'm talking stands on the brakes, because they had about a car and a half length, 2 lengths to get in there. And I still have a car and a half length to stop with my load. And this car just comes flying and then just stops. I mean, literally, like around me and stops, and I'm still moving. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, who does shit like that? Like, I almost, I mean, I had to, oh God, dude, I almost got out of my car and started fucking pounding on their window. It was insane. It was one of the most reckless things I've ever seen anybody do in my entire life. And I've seen some crazy shit. I have seen some crazy shit in my life. But to pull in front of a car and then just stop. I mean, it was like, it's it's what I would do, and I don't do this, if I was going to rob somebody. That's the maneuver this person pulled. Was I yank in front of you and slam my brakes and jump out and rob you. That's all. And I'm just like, no, all it was is they didn't want to have to be behind me when I went to speed limit up and down the hill. That's all it was. Okay. I feel like I get my blood pressure up a little bit here. Let's not do that. That actually happened. That was just one of them. Oh, God. It's one of the better ones. The other one that really gripes me, that happened, is the, I'm going to cut you off when you're going to try to do a ride on red and then just sit there. That happened. That actually happened on one of the last loads of the day. And it wasn't like the guy just came over because he was trying. No. He was already down.